write a poem with me. So today's poem is actually not my original idea. It was inspired by this girl named Addie, and a lot of people were tagging me on her video, and so I saw it, and it was not necessarily a poem, but it sounded so poetic. And in the caption, Addie said, "Someone make this into a poem." So I guess that's why people were tagging me, and I appreciate it. So we are going to make it a poem. So basically what she was talking about was her favorite pen. Let's get a pen for visual learners out there. She said she has a pen and it doesn't write very well, but she keeps using it. She brings it with her everywhere, to church, and she tries to write letters with it. And it's kind of this analogy to maybe a person who you try to give so much love and effort to. Sorry, my dog is barking. There! It's like this person that you know is kind of bad for you, but you still can't let them go because the good parts are really good, but when it's bad, it's not good. So she kind of analogizes that to a pen, and it's brilliant. With poems, I usually have a hard time taking requests. I find it hard for me to write something that isn't my own original idea because I don't connect to it personally. Don't get me wrong, I write a lot about things that have never happened to me, but I have to really connect with it in order to transform it into a poem. Because if someone asks me to write about something, sure, I can write a poem about it, but I have to really connect with it in order for it to have heart and soul instead of just being a plain old poem. But with this one, it kind of did hit me hard. It did hit me hard, not gonna lie. So I think for this poem, it's kind of gonna flow out easily. That sounds kind of sad, but I promise you, I'm fine. So let's get started. That video of Addie's got really viral because of that first sentence that she said specifically. I have a pen and it doesn't write very well, because I think it really resonated with people. So I do want to keep that line as the first line of the poem. I want the poem to really be sad, like melancholy, but not the dramatic melancholy like, oh, I'm so sad, this pen doesn't work. More just like a tired melancholy, a drained melancholy. Like, I've already put up with you so many times and I'm still here, but man, are you making me really tired. And I want there to be some sort of character development with the speaker. So the first stanza will be like, why she never lets it go. It is far from perfect from what I can tell, yet its length doesn't stray away from my grip, even when I feel my grasp starting to slip. That first stanza is already establishing the attachment to this pen. And now for the second stanza, I wanted to point out the problem, introduce the conflict with this pen, why it's so toxic. The ink starts and it stops, and when it runs dry. When your pen stops working, what do? You keep trying even though it hurts. And what happens when something hurts? You cry. I don't know if it actually works, but as a kid, every time the ink on my pen would stop working, they would tell me to lick it. But I feel like instead of saliva, I'm gonna make it tears. When it's dry, you dip